there was a beautiful village near a forest. In this village lived a young girl named Tara. She was very hardworking and honest, but one habit always kept her unhappy: she constantly compared herself to others. Whenever she saw her friend Ria, who was the top student, she thought, "I wish I were as intelligent as she is." When she saw her neighbor Annie, who was very rich, she thought, "I wish I had as much wealth as him." Even when she saw someone playing a sport well, she thought, "I wish I could play like that." Gradually, Tara's life sank into a sea of disappointment. She couldn't focus on her studies, and her interest in work decreased. She began to believe that she would never be successful, all because she was always comparing herself to others. One day, a saint visited the village. He was known for teaching people important truths about life. Tara heard about him and decided to visit him to seek help. "Bhagwan, I work very hard, but whenever I see someone better than me, I feel sad. I feel I can never be like them. Please help me to quit this habit," Tara pleaded. The saint smiled and said, "Come to the old tree in the forest tomorrow evening. You will find your answer there." Tara was curious but agreed. The next evening, she reached the old tree, where the saint was already waiting. The saint asked her, "Tara, look carefully around the forest. What do you see?" Tara observed and said, "Bhagwan, there are different kinds of trees. Some are tall, some short, some are colorful, and some are simple. Some trees are full of fruits, and some are empty." The saint smiled and said, "Imagine if the orange plant started comparing itself to the mango tree, complaining that it wasn't as big. Or if the mango tree complained that it didn't bear orange fruits like the orange plant. Would that make sense?" "No, Bhagwan," Tara replied. "That would be foolish." The saint said, "Exactly. Each tree is important in its own way. Their lives are different, but both are valuable." Tara nodded, but still had some doubts. At that moment, they saw many animals grazing in the forest. The saint said, "If these animals started comparing themselves, thinking, 'We cannot fly like the birds,' would that be fair?" "Not at all," Tara said. "Birds are made to fly, and animals are made to graze." The saint smiled and said, "Then why do you wish to be like someone else? Your journey is your own, and you possess qualities that others do not." These words struck a chord with Tara. She finally understood, each person has their own strengths, and comparing ourselves to others only harms us. After that day, Tara stopped comparing herself with others. She started focusing on her own abilities. As she worked with dedication, she felt more confident and saw her life from a new perspective. Be the best version of yourself.